Hello, hola, bonjour, namaste, and sat sri akal to everyone. I'm Vaishali Anand, your host come host for today's talk with our author Ritika Singh. Well, first of all, a small introduction about us. We are a part of Just Publish, which is launched by a company, Tech Revolvica. We help the authors and poets to publish their work electronically. Now, our guest for today is Ritika Singh. She is an engineering student. She is also a national level player. And before all, she is a poet. How are you, Ritika?
Okay. Hi, Vaishali. I am good. And thank you for inviting me here.
Welcome. That's my pleasure to have you here, of course. And is everything good?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So, talking about your book, as we know that you are an engineering student, that then what inspires you to write books and poems?
I don't think so. There is any relation between engineering and poetry. But as I remember, I wrote my first poetry in 8th standard, and that was on Ma. But yes, exposure, I believe, inspired me to keep on writing and helped me to broaden my perspective about things.
So everyone who writes something or everyone who do something follow some steps. Like we have steps for everything. So what steps do you follow while writing your poems?
See, writing is a work where you need not to follow any procedure, like any specific procedure. But yes, before writing, I believe one need to be ready with the baseline of that poem or story. And after writing, I believe editing and revisiting that content uh, creates a good content out of a simple content, I believe.
That's so nice. And what are the main influences in your life? What thing influenced you to write poetry?
uh, I believe poets whom I used to listen, novels, was like I'm like 19 years old, and I don't think so ki in just 19 years one can have like experience of everything. So I believe novels are the thing that helped me the most.
That's so nice. And while writing poems, of course, the authors and poets come across various problems. So, what was the most difficult part in writing for you?
I believe difficult part for me in case of writing is that I'm never satisfied. I'm never satisfied with my own work. So I believe that is the difficult part for me.
That's really nice. And I also believe that satisfaction makes us lazy. If we are not satisfied with any work, then of course we will try to do much better next time. So I agree with you. And my next question is, you write poems and stories. So do they complement each other?
Yes, yes, they do. I must say, like, see, story and poems have their own essence, but there is always a story behind any poem, right?
Yeah, that's true. There's always a story behind any poem. The writer or the poet who is writing, he always think of something that he has faced, mostly that I have seen. And I totally agree to your point. That's totally correct. Yeah. So one more thing was there that the phase of creative writing, as we can see in modern society, we don't have time to write. We don't have time to think. If they are writing, if people are writing, that's mostly because of their projects and all. So do you think what are the values of how do you see the values of creative writing in today's society, the modern society?
Like, creativity is an essential part. It lies within everyone, and I must say, like, everyone should put some efforts to take this creativity out of them and like give it exposure. It will and when we talk about society, as I said, modern society, I think society has nothing to do with this creativity. Even if we are talking about traditional society, they have creativity in their own way. And when we talk about modern society, you can go through the modern paintings and like poems, stories, everything. Like creativity is like everywhere. It's like essence of everything.
Of course, creativity is the essence of thing, and everyone who writes has a creative part of their own. And of course, I believe that those who don't write also, they also have creative mind. And if they are told to write, or if they have sometime the motivation, then they will surely become a great writer or poet. And that's why I totally agree to you. And you see, the upcoming generation is there. They are also coming in the part of writing. They are also coming in the phase of writing. So do you have any advice for the upcoming writers or poets?
Since it's my initial phase, I believe I haven't achieved any milestone yet, so that I can suggest anything to anyone. But just one message for new authors, that read before you write and just keep on writing. Don't never break the link of your writing skills, right? Like sometimes it happened that we used to write for a single day, or like we wrote a poem and that's all, we are done. So it like breaks the link.
Yes, I totally agree to you, Ritika. And of course, I have seen people getting a good habit by practice. Practice makes a man perfect, as I told before also. And of course, everyone has to take at least 21 days to make an habit. So I think that if someone wants to create a habit of writing, then 21 days is enough for them. So Ritika, the theme of your book is phases of love. So what, according to you, are the different phases of love?
I believe love is what takes you to a roller coaster rides of emotion, where you may feel like hundred of emotions even at the same time. And talking about phases, I believe every day is a new phase. Like every conversation is a new phase.
That's totally correct. I agree. And what are the value of dreams in your life?
See, dreams is what I am hustling for, and I'll keep on hustling till I'll achieve them. I guess dreams is what that makes us alive, and take that like warrior version of ourselves to fight with this world, and build our dreams.
You wrote about the phases of love, and that was mostly related to the teenage life. So, what part of life you write mostly? The teenage part, the child part, or the adult part?
I don't prefer writing about any particular phase of life. My poems and quotes are like quite versatile, I believe. But in case of this book, uh, I believe teenagers and youth generation will relate to it.
That's good. We should be always versatile. So, Ritika, you have one project in your hand. You are getting one book published. Do you have any upcoming projects as well?
Yay, yay, guys! There are amazing stuff in the rows, So stay tuned and see. Currently, I am working on a storybook. Let us see what happens. And to the audience, I want to say one thing, that I am eagerly waiting for your reviews on my books. So let me know if you like it or if I need to improve anything. So that's all.
Well, that was nice talking to you, Ritika. I wish you best of luck for future on behalf of my whole team. And of course, guys, this is for you. If you want to get interviews of more such hidden talents, if you want to see more such hidden talents, that then stay tuned. We will be getting new talents soon on our channel. And that's all for today. Have a nice day. Sayonara.